Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Welcome once again. Here is the headline for today. How I escaped. Sunday IGBOHO sends strong message to Yoruba nation agitators. So before we dive into the details of the news for today, please don't forget to like this video channel. For those who have not subscribed yet, don't forget to click on the red button, subscribe to get more of this news. And for those who are new subscribers, thank you so much for trusting us to bring latest news to you. Now the details of the news for today. So Sunday IGBOHO came out and did a video, and he narrated how he escaped from the hands of the DSS when they came to his house last year. He said it was not by his power, that it was God that delivered him from the hands of the DSS. For the fact that his friends were killed, two of his friends were killed, and his properties were vandalized, you will know how like the extent is went to. It was not easy. It was only God that took him out of that place. He said that the Yoruba nation has started for some time now, and he only joined last year. And since he joined, God has been helping him, and for those that also joined with him, God has been helping them. But that doesn't mean that they should look down on those fathers, those elderly people that were in this Yoruba nation struggle before they came. For example, Professor Banji Akintoye, Professor Wale Adeni, or Mrs. Abiola Onitiri, those people were there before him. That doesn't mean that he's going to look down on them or, carry his shoulder up. But it's time for him to also learn from their wisdom, wealth of experience. So he said that if he looks down on those fathers, God will punish him. God will even silence him or take him out of the earth, because it is not good for us to look down on our elders. He said that those that wanted to kill him that time, it was only God that protected him, that God saved him from their hands, because God has a mission for him to accomplish before he dies. So he mentioned on that fact, he tried to encourage the Yoruba nation and said that we should begin to love ourselves. For the Yorubas, love yourself. Love yourself. There might be traitors amongst the Yoruba, amongst your midst, but he said we should love ourselves. So that was a message Chief Sunday IGBOHO gave out, that everybody cannot become a leader. In this Yoruba nation struggle, everybody cannot become the leader. If everybody is the leader, who will be the followers? For example, everybody in Nigeria is the president. It doesn't make sense. That's how God just created this life. Some people will be leaders, some people will be followers. So for those that God have picked to be leaders, then we should all learn to respect them. We should all learn to, pay homage to them. Because it's not easy to be a leader. It's not easy. For those that are fighting to become leader, when you get there, ethic will worry you. It's not easy to be a leader. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. When a leader tells you what they are going through, decisions they need to make, that only them, if they make it, is either they make or mar their life. You know that it is not easy to be a leader. So for those killing themselves to become leaders, do you have any idea of what it takes to be a good leader? Do you have any idea? So we think that we should respect ourselves, all of us. There should be love amongst us. He said we should learn to accept one another. For the youth, respect their elders. Everybody should just accept one another, because in this struggle for independence, for freedom, we cannot do it until we join hands together. We cannot make it, we cannot actualize this dream, this big goal that we have in our head, until we all come together in love and unity. So, you mentioned this case. I remember the fact that some people were fighting and they wanted to become coordinator of one state. I've forgotten the state. I think it was Otumba and Baba Ekiti that they arrested Baba Ekiti. And people were saying that it was Otumba that arrested. It was the cause behind this arrest. So all this thing was just because of power. So he said we should not be like that. We should all love ourselves, respect ourselves. For those that are in leadership, the followers should learn to respect him, obey him. If you want to give your advice, give him, that's fine. But not that you not be fighting, be hating somebody. No. Everybody cannot become leaders in a particular maybe organization or country or whatever association. Not everybody cannot become the leader. So he said that he's from Osun State. And he said that, before he didn't join the Yoruba Nation struggle, that he was just there. But when he saw that the Fulanis were killing his people, this Chief Sunday Igboho and the MO is a patriotic man. Someone that have love for his people. He was not a leader, he was just on his own, but a wedding man in a state. But he saw the way they were killing people and he was like, and I'll be there and I cannot do anything. Could make sense. There are some people that they are still in that Osun State or that Oyo State where they are killing people. And they see it was because they have security. They can travel out of the country anytime. They kept quiet. Doesn't make sense. Chief Sunday Igboho is a good example that everybody should copy. In whatever way you can help people, help people. Chief Sunday Igboho now, he could help them, stand for them, talk for them. And this is what he's doing now. Don't be in a position to help people and then keep quiet. Hold on. Doesn't make sense. He said that the Fulanis were killing his people. Could not keep quiet now. Doesn't make sense. Even if he dies and go to come meet his creator, say, will judge him and be like, you had the power and you have, at least you could help, but you didn't even try to help. It doesn't make sense. So that was why you stood up and said, enough is enough. Why are you killing us? What happened? Is it a crime that we allowed you into our land? Doesn't make sense. We don't go to your own land to kill you guys. Why are you guys coming here to kill us? So that was why he stood up. And he mentioned this is the last message. He said that for those media personnel, we have been hearing stories online, media people that will be fighting against themselves. He said, no, it is not supposed to be so. Especially those that are working for Yoruba Nation struggle. He said that they should learn to tolerate one another. You should not come online and start insulting one media house that it doesn't make sense. They should learn to tolerate one another, learn to love. This is everything just centered about love. When you love your fellow Yoruba person, you wouldn't want to kill the person. You wouldn't charge the person to court. You want to hold the person. So what's your take on what Chief Sunday Igboho said? What do you feel about this? Let me hear this in the comment section. Do not forget to like this video channel. For those who have not subscribed yet, click on the word button, subscribe to get more of this news. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for listening. And do not forget to click on the notification button to get notified whenever we come online with the latest news. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.